this is Joel from movingtomexi.co. Bienvenidos a nuestro canal. Hey, this is the follow-up episode where we are going to be talking with a local doctor here in Bucerias, as well as a visiting doctor from the States. We came in, said hello to each other. We're at Dr. Victor Sands' office in his beautiful garden. My glasses are starting to fog up as I speak. It's okay that we now take off our masks because we are completely socially distanced. We are sitting outside and we were basically talking forward. I think we're okay. Right, doctor?
Okay, yes.
Okay. Right, doctor?
Good morning.
All right.
Good morning.
Good morning, doctor. How are you?
Doing well, doctor. Good to see you.
Thanks.
Well, welcome back, everybody. We had some really great questions on the initial video, and thank you very much, Dr. Greg. I can call you Dr. Greg.
You can call me Dr. Greg.
But Dr. Gregory Carroll, that is your full name. And tell us a little bit about you and a little bit about your history and how you and I came to meet and why you're here right now.
Yeah, well, I'm an emergency physician originally and have been working in healthcare for 20 plus years. Very interested in global health and how people travel throughout the world safely. Definitely a passion of mine. I came across wonderful Bucerias through VeloGuide, through your bike touring platform, and had an amazing time here and came back to do some more of it.
And you actually did a ride in Hawaii as well with your...
I did a ride in Hawaii with VeloGuide as well, and I had an amazing experience on the island of Kona. So I've had great experience with VeloGuide.
Now you're no longer... Are you still an emergency physician, or do you still have to practice and kind of keep up with things? Like,
yeah,
how does that
you
work?
do. Absolutely. Most of my actual practice now is through virtual care, where you've seen, especially with the pandemic, you've seen an evolution and really an acceleration of people doing telehealth. So that's most of my focus now.
And this has kind of been the catalyst for your new project.
Yes, exactly.
And so tell us a little bit about that.
The new project is to support businesses like yourself. Come and take a look at the environment, the community, make sure, and provide support around communications, right? It's all about getting good information out there so people are educated around when they travel, their health risks or otherwise. But yeah, that's what we're working on at this point.
So really kind of like understanding the facts, kind of like, separating that from fact and fiction and getting the right information that one needs to actually make that decision on whether or not it's right for them to travel. And if it is right for them to travel, what are the things that they can be doing? Exactly. Dr. Sands, so...
Good morning.
Good morning. Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
I know Dr. Victor since I guess time began. Since the time began that we started visiting Mexico. I don't know what it was, but when we first started coming here, I used to get some kind of heat rash that I had to come visit you every now and then. It would break out, and he always took very good care of me when I had that. Now that I've moved to Mexico, maybe it was a stress-related thing, so that's gone. Or else, whatever treatment you gave me, fixed me permanently.
Yes, okay, good.
But anyways, thank you very much. Dr. Victor's our family doctor, and the way I like to explain it is in Canada, I would have to go to the doctor's office, wait about 2 hours with a whole bunch of people before I could see my doctor. With Dr. Victor, I send him a WhatsApp and say, yo, doctor, can I come see you right now? And he's like, come on over. Okay. Anyways, tell us a little bit more about yourself, your history, what brought you to Bucerias, and this beautiful property.
Thanks. I construction this property maybe 32 or 33 years ago.
33 years ago.
Yes,
yeah.
My first office is the other side. When construction the road here, I too much running. I take decision the construction this area for surgery, for X-rays. I have here everything for any medical service. That's my idea, the good service for everybody.
So you had the foresight because 30 some odd years ago, Bucerias, there wasn't much here. There was a couple of gravel roads and the town.
When construction here, it's only my building here.
When construction started here, it was just your building?
Yes, everything is clean in the around the area.
Yeah. Well, this is one of the most beautiful medical offices I've ever seen. So thanks for making it a pleasure to come actually visit a doctor by this beautiful surroundings. So, one of the things that we see on social media, quite often in the local, everything you need to know about Puerto Vallarta, everything you need to know about Bucerias and La Cruz, is someone will come online and they'll say, should I travel in Mexico? What's the COVID situation there? And then you'll have about 600 people, jumping on saying, stay home. If you come to Mexico, you're taking away medical services from the poor Mexican people. And what do you say to that? Should they stay home if they want to travel? Or what is the reason for not traveling to Mexico? And if there isn't one, what is the reason for traveling here during these times?
I think so. Everybody can fly. Yeah. You can catch this virus in any part in the world. Mm-hmm. Here, Bucerias, do you feel more freedom, more happy? In my personal opinion. Yeah. Why? Live here in one small apartment, you stay all day in this apartment, and more time do you have another emotional problems. It's the problem que I don't like when listen too much people que phone me, doctor, can I go for Bucerias? Yes, come for Bucerias. Bucerias is for the people feel happy.
Yeah, well, we got sun, we got heat, we got lots of wide open spaces and beaches.
You don't need jackets here. It's very interesting. In my personal opinion, come everybody. Here is, I think so, in my personal job here, I don't look too much people the COVID. It is the last month and this month, it's positive people the COVID, but it's down.
Okay.
It's very down.
In this area. Have you treated anyone for COVID yet?
I see too much people for COVID. I send for my other hospital in Puerto Vallarta. Okay. But sometimes the people they had COVID, can I stay in home, phone me every day, write one instruction, the medications, every day just for telephone.
So you'll try to keep them healing in the home space, and they're in touch with you on a regular basis. And if something critical happens, then you can send them to your partner hospital in Vallarta. And how's that hospital doing? Like, one of the also things that I see on Facebook as part of these comments is that, the hospitals are overflowing, people are dying in the streets, and, they're digging holes. I mean, is that?
No, here not. And I don't know, do you live here?
No, yeah, I live here. I've been seeing people dying in the streets.
I know. Yeah. No, everybody had attention. Right now, all countries in the world, the social security, the Mexico, accept everybody here, American, Canadians, in one new hospital, I don't remember the name of this town here in this area, they accept everybody.
So no matter what your nationality is, if you have COVID and it's a serious case, they accept you and they have capacity.
Yeah. Yes, that's 140 beds, I think so.
140 beds.
I think so in this new hospital.
So
yes, nice hospital, good doctors, good. I listen to doctors, get good experience for medical service. Mm-hmm.
And one of the other comments, and Dr. Greg, maybe you can elaborate a little bit on this, is there's a misconception about Mexico and the level of healthcare. I think when the average person thinks about healthcare in Mexico, they think there's some kind of little shack in a field, right, where there's no sanitation, there's nothing. But it couldn't be further from the truth. All the hospitals here, it's almost like a hotel. It's like you're going to a hotel, and anytime I've ever gone into any one of them, it's super sanitized, super clean, like sparkling. Yeah. Whether that's your office or whether that's the CMQ across the street. But I mean, you had an experience visiting Dr. Sands, where he had a specialist in here doing, a very specific surgery. And tell us about, you're an American doctor. Like, can you bust a little bit of that myth?
Yeah, no, 100%. And it really starts with understanding the local infrastructure. And you've got, to your point, Joel, you've got a full spectrum of care. There's government-supported health care that you can access, and then there's health care that you can access locally that's very, catering to tourists or people traveling or expats. There's the entire spectrum that you can access. And to Dr. Sand's point, all of which they take all nationalities, anyone coming through. Dr. Sands really supports that infrastructure. He's got a beautiful clinic here. It's within just a short distance of where we're staying in Bucerias. and the quality of the facilities is unquestionable. And the level of care and the level of services, absolutely. The team is certified, licensed, all those elements, as you would expect in, say, Canada or the United States. And then you also have the beauty of Dr. Sands locally in the community to help you decide potentially where you need to plug into the healthcare system. So that's a huge resource to have, and I think makes navigating it quite easy and safe.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and I can personally attest to this. 2 years ago, almost to this day, I crashed on my bike. I broke my femur. It was I was hoping it was a dislocated hip, but it wasn't. It was a broken femur, and one of my riding mates, texted my wife, and then she texted Dr. Sands. Jillian came to pick me up, got there before the ambulance, and literally I was like 5 blocks away, wheeled me in here, got x-rayed, and then Dr. Sands makes a call to one of his local surgeons. The guy was here within an hour, and I think you guys were operating on me within 4 hours.
Yes, no more than 3 or 4 hours, very faster.
And then Dr. Sands spent the night, making sure that I was okay, kept checking on me. Jillian also spent the night, but that was incredible healthcare. So that's not the healthcare people think they're going to receive when they're here in Mexico. But I can personally attest, after a broken femur, which you do not want to do, I got amazing care through the clinic here with Dr. Sands, and I'm riding my bike. I can ride my bike now again. Hey, and I'm doing okay. So you must have done something right. Thank you very much. So I had a few other questions that we took from some of the audience, and maybe, Greg, I'll put this one to you. In the first video, we kind of took some heat, some comments on social media about the three of us were sitting down and we were not wearing our masks. And maybe I'm gonna turn that over to you so you can give the explanation as to why that happened.
Yeah, and I think it was I think it's a very reasonable call out by the audience, and we appreciate the engagement because it's an opportunity to have a dialogue. For that particular group of people, we all have been living within the same household for the previous 2 weeks, and it really created our social bubble around that. I think as you saw us today, and that was reflected in the video last time around, as you saw today with Dr. Sands and being outside of that social environment, that social bubble, wearing our mask, socially distanced appropriately, all that, and so as you see here.
Mm-hmm. That's an excellent point, and we've been, Jillian and I have been very upfront about wanting to help local businesses, because I think if we kind of let this pandemic destroy local business, when this thing's over, if we have no local business, there's not going to be anything to enjoy. So I think it's important for all of us to get out there to restaurants, get out there with friends and family, but you kind of do it within your own little bubble, and that's how we've been distancing ourselves. We don't go shopping every day. We go shopping once a week, and we kind of stick to the same crew. Paul, our cameraman, he's within my bubble, and we hang out, so we're not acting in the same way we've done in the past, where we had a lot more friends that we'd engage with. We're just kind of keeping it a little bit more low key, but I also think that's important.
Yeah, it's very important, protection for your mask. Yeah. The mask held too much for any catch very easy the virus. Just use your cap, clean your hands, and shower your hands. For me, it's better shower your hands. The chemicals in your hands. For me, it's allergy.
Right. So again, it's a more of a common sense approach where wash your hands often. When all the restaurants here, you were surprised. Well, I don't know if you were surprised, but you were encouraged by the protocols here. You go into a restaurant, they have the sanitization mats, they have the hand sanitizer. All the staff are masked up, and it's as clean as it's like going in for surgery to a restaurant.
2 or 3 weeks ago, I remember looking in one restaurant. Yeah. This nice restaurant had good area for the people. Yeah. Only I say hi, that you stay in very long distance in my table.
That's right. That was at Cooley's.
Yeah. I like it. Why the people take distance. In the restaurant, people, the manager of the restaurant held a lot for the people, for trying to not catch this virus.
The virus. Yeah, and all the restaurants, any ones that that we frequent, all the tables are distanced. You wear the mask coming in. Once you're sitting down, you can take it off. And I think they're doing as much as humanly possible to make it as safe as possible. And then it just becomes a risk assessment for the individual person. And is that a fair enough question? Because, again, on social media, it's either like, for a lot of people, it's like black and white. No, you should not travel, you should not go out, you should basically stay home, order Amazon, order Uber Eats until this thing is over. And I think it's okay if someone wants to do that, but I guess my question is there a little bit of a common sense rationale for those who want to, like the way I just described how we're living our life here, is there anything wrong with what we're doing?
Yeah, no, I think, well, especially for people traveling, you're going to track, there's going to be there's access to government information at a government level, which will give you an indication of what you expect on the ground, right? Where are the cases? Are the cases spiking? Has it changed what's opened or closed? So that's being managed at a government level. In terms of, I think there's a risk assessment that we all have to do with every action. There are basic guidelines from the World Health Organization around when to wear your mask, hand sanitation, social distancing, all those elements. But there is an element of making a risk assessment of your own as well. But there are very clear guidelines by some very credible agencies internationally that are not politicized, and that information is readily available. In fact, I think can link through your website.
Yeah, you can go to movingtomexi.co, and we have a whole healthcare section there. We're going to be adding to it on a regular basis. Dr. Greg's going to be a regular contributor, and what would be awesome too, this is part of our web page, is it'd be great if you could help us start finding some contributors here locally that can start giving information to people that are looking for answers. So, because I think right now people want answers, they have questions, they tend to go on Facebook, and not to beat up Facebook, but those forums are not necessarily the best place for it, because you post one question, you have 500 different answers, there's potentially bullying and all the other things that go with it. So what I would love to do is create a safe environment on the movingtomexi.co site where people can actually ask their questions and get answers from the professionals that have the actual knowledge to give those answers, and not just kind of like the armchair doctors, right? So Angie Wright asked a question about Canadian travel insurance. And Angie, I know there's insurance now available both on Air Canada and WestJet, and it's free. So if you book your flight, the insurance is covered, and it's pretty extensive. So your question is, what would happen in the event that you had COVID symptoms? Could someone contact you to get a test here?
Yes, anytime.
So you can do a test?
Yes,
Okay. And what is the cost of that test if someone's not insured? Because that is a question as well.
It's expensive, the test, the normal test is expensive. I try to buy one equipment for maybe reduction of 50% the price of this test.
And what's the test price now?
Approximately in dollars, the regular price is more than 150, 160.
Okay.
I buy this equipment.
Yeah.
Okay. Right now it's difficult to buy this equipment, but I order one. It may be the next month coming, this equipment. It may be a half price.
So maybe $75?
Yes.
And is that a little bit more rapid testing? Or?
3 days.
3 days.
3 days.
Okay. So there you go. So that's, the answer to, actually we saw a lot of that question. What happens if I have COVID symptoms, and like, do you suggest people just get tests for sake of getting tests, or should you just be tested when you actually have the symptoms?
Yeah, you want to follow the guidelines, and again, those are well documented. You link through on the site around that, but yeah, exposure, potential exposure, symptoms, those are really the main indications. Social tracing, social tracing elements as well. So yeah, there's several indications for getting tests, and again, we lay that out fairly well. If you click through onto the site and into our section on health, we go into a little more detail around that as well.
Now, again, so someone has symptoms, they could come take a test. The regular test takes how long?
3 days.
3 days, and that's roughly $150. If you have the insurance through WestJet or Air Canada.
The insurance give me the okay, no charge nothing.
and they're going to pay Dr. Sands directly. And then in the event that you are positive, then are you able to care for the patient up until a certain point?
Yeah.
Okay, so the only time you would turn them over to or recommend them to one of the other hospitals is if their case became severe.
The best for these people is they one X-ray laboratory test first for check si es coronavirus or no es coronavirus. Because the more important is coming. I have here one area for check these people.
So a very special area that you have. Okay.
Yes, I construction one new area here for these people.
Excellent.
For trying to know contamination my hospital.
No, then that makes sense. And again, Dr. Sands following full protocol. The other questions we had were, well, then again, that was the Bonnie Ashley. You asked a question about the COVID test, so we just answered that. That could take basically 3 days. You could get it done right here in Bucerias. GM, you were curious about recommended sources for COVID updates in the Bay Area. So maybe after this interview, you could provide us with some additional links for our specific site where people can get. I would like you to approve those links so that if I'm putting something on the site, that it's good and reliable information, basically about the COVID status updates for the Bay Area. And you can help us with that?
Yes.
Okay, that's great.
Do you like my telephone number in case?
What's that?
Do you like the telephone number?
Yeah, we can.
I think so. For me, it's better to call me the people. Feel more read, like more. 322-29-404-46.
Okay, and we'll share that. I have Dr. Sands' number, so we'll put it on the video. Hey, it's right here.
Yeah.
Paul, insert Dr. Sands' number, and you can phone him or you can find him on WhatsApp.
24 hours.
24 hours a day. That's pretty amazing. Now the other question we had or recommendation, and that was from Roger Spafford. And thanks very much, Roger, was to take some video of the Bay Area, the businesses, the restaurants, because we're all talking about what we see, but we want to show you kind of like the good, the bad, the ugly. We'll show you like people who are complying, and you're probably going to see people who are not. But I don't really, in any of the restaurants, stores, like everyone is complying. The only time you'll potentially see people without a mask is in an outdoor setting, like on the beach or running on a pathway, and but I would suggest when you're outside and you're by yourself, you're probably not having to wear your mask. But if you want to, that is a personal choice. Okay, so William Roberts asked a question. So, are there any negative consequences to wearing a mask for an extended period of time?
Yeah, I mean, certainly you don't want to put yourself in harm's way. So someone that might have lung disease or some other cardiac issue, there are some illnesses that can make wearing a mask difficult in terms of oxygenating and all those elements. But in general, no. I mean, you can pretty much wear them at any time without any harmful side effects. But like I said, if you have got an extenuating medical condition, I would consult your physician and get some guidance around where and when to wear your mask.
And the recommendation is for cloth masks. That's what I always see. So what's the difference between that and a surgical mask, or is it the N1?
N95. So it's just really, you've got a spectrum of how much they filter, and ideally, I mean, the World Health Organization is recommending a 3-layer mask. So a surgical mask is a 3-layer mask. You can, which is what I'm wearing today. This is a surgical mask, which has the ability to screen out most of the microbes. The World Health Organization is recommending a 3-layer mask. If it's cloth, doing a 3-layer. If you go onto the World Health Organization, or even if you come onto our site, you can link through to some instructions on how to construct a 3-layer mask or what you should be buying.
Okay.
Yep.
Very good.
Surgical mask for if you've had an exposure or a high risk, or if you've been in a high risk environment. then you'd want to go to the recommendations are around using a surgical mask, which is going to filter out a bit more than a cloth.
A bit more than a cloth.
Correct.
Well, there you go. I hope that answered your question, William. And there was another one here is, and I guess I can put this to both you. You know, the question is there a cure for a virus? And politicians or the world's talking about a vaccine is going to solve the problem. Now, are you very encouraged about the vaccine developments, and will that solve the problem? Like, is it like an overnight fix, or is it still?
Yeah. So, I mean, it's really promising right now, and in that it looks like there's 2 vaccines that are quite efficacious, meaning their ability to help protect you or get your immune system going, so that provide you protection against COVID. And with the recent spike in the pandemic, they've actually been able to accelerate measuring how well the vaccine works. That being said, it's going to be, there's going to be limited amounts available. So right now, they're going to be trying to figure out who they're going to give the vaccine to. It'll probably be people working directly in healthcare, and then they'll ramp that up over time. But for a vaccine to work, you got to get it to the population, and then you've got to be able to expand to enough of the population. And quite frankly, that's going to take a couple years for us to have a major impact from the vaccine. So we're going to continue to see these spikes most likely.
In my opinion, vaccines, right now is one new generation, the medicines. These vaccines, I think, so good vaccines can come in. Yes, it's better for you, take your vaccine, protection your family, and everybody. Vaccines is very important for everybody.
And in the interim, what are you personally using for treatment? Like if someone has COVID, what is the treatment protocol here?
Oh, depends. Each person is different. Okay. Depends on your condition, the general conditions. If it's positive, sometimes a lot of people is positive, feel nothing. Yeah. It's in good condition. The problem here is the old people. The people that smoke, I think it's a good idea. The people coming for vacation, trying to not smoke. Alcohol.
Right. So try to give up the cigarettes when you're here for a couple weeks. That might actually protect you more than anything.
Yeah. So you have more protection. Yeah. It's more easy, more difficult to you catch the virus, your mask. Mm-hmm. Vaccines is very important. Pneumococcal vaccines and flu shot is very important for everybody. More protection. These vaccines had in the market too much years, had nothing the reactions. The new vaccine coming, I think so in my idea, this vaccine coming good guarantee no secondary reactions.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And I would answer your question directly, Joel. There's no current treatment, nothing that's been proven to really treat. It's really what you'd call supportive measure. There's preventive, to Dr. Sand's point, vaccination, protection, risk mitigation through this. But in terms of if someone contracts the illness, a lot of it's what's called supportive care. So someone might need oxygen. There's some other treatments that one can do for more severe cases, but it's mainly what we call supportive care.
Well, gentlemen, muchas gracias.
De nada, señor.
Muchas gracias, a todo. And do you guys have anything to add at this time?
No, I just appreciate the opportunity to have this conversation. And again, Dr. Sands is such an incredible resource here in Bucerias. Runs a fantastic clinic, and so there's ready healthcare for anyone that needs it in the area.
No, that's awesome. And Dr. Sands, anything else?
Nothing. Okay. Say hi, everybody. Bye, everybody. Come from Mexico. Yeah, come from Bucerias.
Come to Mexico. Check us out here at Bucerias. Start watching our Taco Tuesday videos, and you're going to find some great taquerias. We have one coming out. I don't know when it's coming out. There's always going to be one coming out. So on that note, nos vemos. Hasta luego. And
Adios.
Adios.